According to the United States Department of Agriculture, 11% of US households in 2005 were food insecure, and that they didn't have access at all times to enough food for an active, healthy lifestyle.
Are you going to bed hungry, or are you consciously skipping food in order to preserve money? The issue actually just comes from the vast unaffordability of living.
We met with Interfaith Outreach Association, who run food shelves all over Minnesota. They told us while their programs are successful, they can't always reach everyone they want to serve because of the difficulty of traveling to them.
So to come here and talk with a case manager to receive food, you just have to live in one of the 8 communities that we serve. And then beyond that, there's much more rigorous processes depending what additional support someone might need.
We also heard that their volunteers were strained because of the relatively large investment of getting involved. To understand the perspective of people with food insecurities, we launched a cultural probe in the form of a grocery coupon, which had blank spots which users were supposed to draw in an item, fill in a price, or map out where they wanted a grocery store to be. We saw little difference in what people wanted to eat, or how much they thought food ought to cost along food insecurity lines. However, more secure respondents said they wanted grocery stores to be integrated into their routines. Respondents with food insecurities almost uniformly said they had no idea where they wanted a grocery store to be. Taking the interviews and the cultural probes together, we realized we wanted to 1. Address short-term hunger. 2. Push services closer towards people's homes. 3. Support unplanned, spur-of-the-moment use. 4. Support small units of donated time. Using the IDEO method, we brainstormed 120 ideas which boiled into 13 clusters such as waste stream recovery, data-driven introspection, or microservices. 2 additional inspirations helped us. The first was the Little Free Library, a cultural phenomenon of public book exchange shelves. The second came from the Saudi practice of public free food fridges that are stewarded by mosques. What we made in the end combined all of these ideas. Mixing the design languages of the Little Free Libraries and Middle Eastern fridge donations, it is immediately intuitive to use. If there are perfectly good leftovers, they may be donated to the Freedge. Whenever an item is placed in the Freedge, a magnetic sensor detects when the door is closed, and the internal webcams upload a picture of the compartment in real time to the Freedge web app. Organizations may also leave donations, whether they are perishable or maybe from a catering event. At any moment, you can check the live state of the Freedge network from your smartphone. Once you find an item that you'd like to pick up, you click Reserve. When you click Reserve, the system locks the compartment door and starts a 30-minute timer during which you're the only person that may unlock the door. This gives you time to travel to the Freedge. Once a user arrives, they enter their pickup code and the compartment is unlocked. If someone doesn't have a smartphone, then they only need to walk to the closest Freedge and use the built-in tablet to view the entire contents of the network. Automatically, the donation time of the item is shown by the system, but the editable web interface allows anyone to title and describe the contents. Thumbs up show appreciation to the donor of an item. Even if a potentially unsafe item is donated to the Freedge, the network can cope through its crowdsourcing mechanisms. When a thumbs down is clicked, the Freedge logs the compartment, the item becomes unreservable, and an administrator is notified. With these crowdsourcing mechanisms, food-secure people can help the system by keeping it curated in small work units which were previously infeasible. Freedge. There's now such thing as a Freedge lunch.